Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's petplatypus here, and it's time to review episode 38 of Hunter x Hunter. Kind of late. I'm recording this the same day I recorded the last one, but I wanted to watch another episode, so I watched it. Very weird episode. Not because anything crazy happened, but just the fact that there was all this video game talk and memory cards and going online, and it was very modern. It was very weird, but I liked it. I dug it. We get a follow-up to the cassette tape. We hear about how he says, basically he says, if you want to find me, that's cool, but I don't want to find you, or I don't want to see you. And it kind of makes him seem like a dick, but he explains that after what I did, not raising you and failing as a parent, I don't want to face you, so if you come around me, I'm gonna fucking bail. And I can kind of see where people wouldn't like this character. I'm indifferent right now. I'm waiting to actually see him in person and actually meeting Gon or something. I mean, we saw him in this episode. He looks rather generic, honestly. It's kind of weird. Like, in all the images they've shown, he has, like, this weird turban hat and everything, but we saw him and he's, like, broad-shouldered and short, spiky. I don't know. He looks pretty generic, honestly. I was hoping for more out of, you know, Gon's dad, you know, the goal since the beginning of the series. But, whatever. Overall, though, I mean, I guess he's okay as a character. I mean, he seems like a pretty shitty dad. He admitted he was a shitty dad. That doesn't change the fact that he's a shitty dad, but at least he admitted it. Then he's going to say something about Gon's mom, and Gon stops the tape. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't like this. And the reason why I didn't like this is I understand he considers Mito his mom, but that's really fucked, dude. That's your mom. That's your real biological mom, and all you care about is your dad. You know, here's a chance to learn about your mom, and you don't give a shit. That's kind of fucked up, honestly. It really is on Gon's part. But whatever, I still like the character. I just thought that was a little fucked up, but yeah, he just basically says that, and then we got the memory card. Now, the memory card, they have to go out and buy an old generation system. That's obvious because he recorded this like 10 years ago or whatever. So they have to go out and get a new video game system. But before they do that, accidentally, I will skip this part. This part was fucking crazy. The cassette tape has Ned attached to it. Excuse me, I'm still fucking sick, and I could feel I start sounding weird. The cassette tape has Nen attached to it from 10 years ago, and it basically makes the tape indestructible. It starts rewinding the tape and recording so that his message is erased, and then it's also fucking indestructible. Like, Killua's beating the shit out of it, Gon kinda does. It was crazy. That was awesome, though. Nen is ridiculously complex, apparently. I have no idea which category he would have used to make that happen. Oh, maybe Manipulator, actually, now that I think about it. It's pretty obvious. But definitely high level, being like 10 years old and shit. But yeah, then we get to the memory card. And the memory card has a bunch of save data for Greed Island. It's a game for hunters, and we see them look it up, and it's a ridiculously expensive game. They don't have the money for it, or maybe they have the money, but it's kind of, you know, why spend that much? So Killua calls his brother, who we find out is basically a fucking otaku. He has 2 leads, and he trades the memory card to get the leads. One lead, wow, I don't even remember what the first lead was. Wow, holy shit. The second lead was more important because it was Nork U City, or did I say that right? No, I said Nork. York New City. Yeah, so that was obviously the more important one. I don't know what the first one was. I really can't remember. I do apologize. I'll, like, annotate it or put it in the description. But, yeah. That's definitely pretty awesome because it pretty much means that the next arc is going to be York New City, and now Gon and Killua have motivation to go there because apparently the auction is going to have copies of Greed Island, the game. So that's interesting, and we already know why Kurapika wants to go there, Phantom Troop. Leorio, I guess, doesn't really have a reason other than to tag along, but yeah, and he basically tells Mito, I'm not going to come back to the island until I find my dad, so he is not coming back for a long time, I would assume. But we'll see. Yeah. No, it was good, though. It was a good episode. Just very weird talking about video games and stuff. I found that really interesting that was like the focus of this episode was like video games and like technology and shit. But whatever. Yeah. just all the things they said. They were talking about like indie games and how it has a bunch of hidden gems. It was very modern and just stuff you hear in like the gaming community nowadays. And this was written, the manga was written way back in the day, so maybe they updated the technology for more modern times, because the manga was written, I mean, I'd imagine these chapters would have come out in like 1999 to 2000 maybe. I could be wrong. But if they did come out around that time, then there's no way the technology would have been what we've seen in this episode. Unless fucking Togashi is a goddamn pioneer on this shit. But whatever, I'm going off. Whatever, I'm just fucking around. Yeah, I'll give this episode like a 7.5. It would be a 7 out of 10, but the fact that York New City is now so important, and now that it's definitely going to be the next arc, I like that. I like that we have a new goal set forth for our characters, which is to find Gon's dad. It was already the goal, but now it's like the main goal. He's done with his... Well, he still wants to beat Hisoka, but he's done with the whole punching Hisoka thing. And now we can move on to York New City, which has been hyped up for a while now. So that should be interesting. Yeah, so, I don't know, video games. Whatever, yeah, 7.5. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you guys thought of the episode in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.